Hello, I'm Michael Sittler. I am back. It is day 20, which means I have now completed the Dherbs cleanse that I started on day one of this 30-day challenge. So, um, I wasn't really sure going throughout this first 20 days until this last week what was because of my diet and exercise and what was because of the cleanse so much. But this last week, I have for sure had a huge energy burst in my productive hours of the day. I'm still a little bit tired in the morning when I wake up and before I go to sleep, but in the middle of the day and especially in the afternoon and the evening, my energy level has increased huge. Throughout the whole 20 days, I've definitely not had the cravings I expected to have doing a diet change. And I credit a lot of that to the cleanse. That's one of the things it advertises is that it'll reduce your sugar cravings. And when you're trying to go on a low carb diet, getting rid of those sugar cravings is kind of a big deal. So I really think that was a big help to me in staying consistent with my diet. The bowel movement frequency and quantity was improved throughout the entire 20 days. I know that I shed a lot of weight that way, which is a good thing. That's exactly what cleanses are supposed to do. So, all in all, I'm really happy with the results I got out of the cleanse portion of this for the 20 days that I was on it. Today's the last day I'm taking it, so I'm actually finishing it today. But, if you're starting a new diet and you're trying to clean out your body and reset, I think it'd be a good place to start. A keto diet I've been on for just over a month now. And there have been a couple of surprises with it. One was, the hair, skin, and nails that we talked about in a previous video. Um, Another, I believe when I was doing the keto diet changeover and I was doing no exercise, that I was losing weight. I was trimming down, I could see the scale dropping. Now, when I added in the exercise, I expected, especially since it's a cardio centric workout routine, doing a lot of cardio, not very much resistance, that I would be losing a lot of pounds on the scale. But I've been kind of surprised this first 20 days. My weight loss has not been that great. Like, I've lost a few pounds and then I see the scale go up. So I am putting on a ton of muscle on the keto diet, which I kind of expected that I would be more in a fat burning mode nonstop and maybe my muscle gains would be really small. That has not been the case. I've probably picked up more weight on a calorie restricted keto diet than I did eating whatever I wanted, taking in a bunch of calories. So I have still gone down from my starting weight, but not as significantly as I was hoping for. Yeah, I kind of suspect. I remember when I did the original P90X program, the first month when I was doing that program, also, when I was looking at the scale, I was seeing it go up 10 and 15 pounds. And, like, man, I'm working really hard trying to lose weight, and the scale's going up. But that's your body packing on the muscle. And I just quit looking at the scale because I wanted to stay consistent and I didn't want to get discouraged. Well, then when I got through, 90 days and I looked at the scale, I had lost 30 pounds. So I'm suspecting that this will be very similar. And it's nice that, I haven't gained 10 or 15 pounds. I've actually still lost, just not as quick as I was expecting to. So I think when I get to, month two and month three of this, I'm probably going to see that huge fat loss kick in where I'm really going to start shedding weight and the muscle gains are going to level off. So, unfortunately, that does not help me for this 30-day challenge where there's a little bit of money on the line, but we'll see. There's still 10 days left and a thing could happen. You never know how your body's going to act. So, looking forward past just this 30-day challenge, I am going to go ahead and complete the 90 days of P90X3, and I think I'm going to just continue with the keto diet like I've been doing it. I like the diet. My energy level is good and consistent. I really don't have any complaints. I don't miss the old foods right now. So, with the holidays coming up, Christmas and Thanksgiving, there's always going to be difficulties at that time of the year. And a lot of you might be watching this after the holidays when you're doing New Year's resolution-y type stuff and trying to figure out what you're going to do. I do recommend the keto diet, but I would recommend if you do the keto diet that you're on it for at least a month before you start really heavy exercise because you need that time for your body to get used to operating off of fats instead of carbs and proteins. That's just a little bit of advice. After P90X3, I want to do the Elite block. There's three extra workouts that come on a separate DVD. It's the deluxe edition, but it's more advanced, more difficult, and it's supposed to really be good after you've completed P90X3 to go through that for a month. So I'll do 30 days of the Elite block, and then I want to move on to some more resistance training. I mentioned before, cardio is not my favorite thing. I really like free weights. I like to lift weights. It's fun. I enjoy it. I feel great afterwards. You know, the muscle soreness doesn't bother me. I kind of enjoy that part of it too. So I got a program called Body Beast that's also a 90-day program. It's also a beach body program. So I'm going to follow up the P90X3 and the Elite block with Body Beast for 90 days. And I'll keep you guys updated. I might not do videos as consistent since it won't be part of a 30-day challenge where you need constant updates, but at least every 30 days through the process, if not more often, I'll kind of be going over my goals as we shift over to other topics and other relevant things. It's important, especially if you're watching this at New Year's time and you're trying to make a resolution, you're looking for motivation. You know, these 30-day challenges, 90-day programs, there's no guarantee that you're just going to get exactly to your goal in that period of time and you're going to be done and you'll just go back to your old life and everything will be great. Actually, the point of this is not to just do it for a little period of time, but to establish a new lifestyle completely. So, I don't want to just go through a challenge, lose some weight, and then go back to my old bad habits because losing weight's tough. And, once you work for a better body, for better energy, for, a better overall feeling, you don't want to go back to what you did before and give that away. So it's actually about establishing a whole new lifestyle and not going back to the old habits. You want to make new sustainable habits. So, overly restrictive diets and, starvation and overworking out and burning yourself out. None of that is a good productive way to lose weight. You want to get into an exercise routine that is fairly comfortable for you. It's not going to completely wear you out and zap you. You want to have a diet that you can live with, that you don't feel like, gosh, I'm over restricted, I can't eat anything, I can never go out to eat with friends because there won't be anything I can eat. Allow yourself some foods that you can enjoy, but know your limits and what you're trying to achieve. Find that place where you have a new lifestyle that you can live in comfortably that's not based on these little short time frames because, 30 days is nothing. I mean, at the end of the 30 days, I'll show you my before and afters and everything, and I'll be transparent with it. I've had good changes in the mirror, not on the scale. I think, like I said earlier, that'll come later. But it's very, very important that you make a new lifestyle you're comfortable with so you don't have the desire to go right back to the old habits as soon as you're, reaching a very temporary goal. We really want to improve our overall life and then keep it there. So that's what I've got going on. I just wanted to give you guys a little update. I know it's been a little bit since I've been on here, so thank you guys for tuning in.